Good evening. Welcome to DWM News. Top news story this hour. Cameraman for Dudes with Mics implicated in Russian scandal. We'll follow this story as more information unfolds.
What about that beep party?
So for this episode, we've scoured the internets and we've come up with some questions. I have them written down here. Stupid questions on the internet, and so we're gonna try to answer them.
And not make our brains hurt.
Unfortunately, I don't think we can rationalize them because some of these are just way too dumb to rationalize. So we're just going to try to answer them in any way possible. So if you guys are ready, I have the first question here.
What is the first question?
The first question is: does looking at a picture of the sun hurt your eyes?
Trying to think of this answer hurts my head. I say
Does
yeah,
answering this question hurt my head because it's slowly starting to creep up? I feel like you can strain your eyes because you know how when you look at something for a little bit, like it starts to go blurry because you're focusing on it too much.
Yeah,
I think that could happen.
That is actually rationalizing this question. Good job.
Really is.
You rationalized this question.
Very well, actually.
Yeah.
But if you're actually going off the assumption that the sun, the UV rays from the sun can penetrate through the paper, well, it depends on what kind of resolution you have it at, when you're taking the picture, if you have it printed out on semi-gloss, high-gloss, or matte paper.
Yeah. Black and white is a big factor as well.
Not that cheap stuff you get at the dollar store, that cheap paper.
No,
because like if you look at it long enough, it'll just burst into flames.
Yeah, you need that quality high-gloss paper.
What if you've got 4K on a monitor?
Yeah. If you've got one of those color calibrated monitors, there's a lot of things that go into it.
Is there a follow-up question? This one, does that disposable camera blow up when you took a picture of the sun because it doesn't melt?
It probably does, because when it's taking a picture of the sun, that's why they tell you not to take pictures of the sun on those old disposable cameras, because they'll just melt, because it traps the heat of the sun into the small camera, and you're going to overexpose all of your pictures on there. So
I don't know if he's actually true or not. That's the problem. Because if he's not, that is the biggest bullshit lie I've ever heard. And that was so good.
I think the person who asked this question would be like watching him. He's like,
oh yeah,
that makes more sense.
4K monitors, high gloss paper, yeah, that's complete bullshit. Don't listen to me.
What's the next question?
The next question is: can you lose weight by rubbing your stomach?
Obviously. Haven't you guys ever been to the gym and had a spin class before?
That's what a spin class is.
Exactly.
You just go in there, lie on your back, and you rub your stomach.
Yes.
That's what you do.
How does this person not know about
I don't know.
Can you
imagine like they're just struggling like on like 2, 3, 4 times going to the gym or like trying to have
I know.
You gotta get that water weight down for swim season, so you just gotta use the friction and the body heat to massage your stomach to get it's weight. You basically you're waist training yourself.
Yeah, that's what people go to the gym for 3 or 4 hours. They go to the gym, they put on all of their athletic equipment, and then they just lie down and they rub their stomachs. That's how you do it. That's
how you get your that's how you get the mean chiseled body.
And the trick is, don't stop when the rubbing starts to hurt, because that's when it's really working.
Exactly.
No pain, no gain.
When your stomach starts to go red and it starts to chafe, that's how you know it's working.
And the skin's peeling off, and you're just like literally all your layers have gone
blood.
there.
Yeah.
That's when you get to the fatty layer. That's the part you want to just
that's what's gonna help.
Ice cream scoop's good for that as well. Just scoop it out, toss it in the bucket.
You gotta get that deep, warm, hurting feeling before anything starts to work.
And then just put ice on it, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Ice always works. Ice works for everything.
Ice works for everything.
Yeah.
Ice and Windex.
Yeah.
What about putting Rub A535 on that? Hot to cold?
Oh, ouch.
Oh, yeah.
Forget waterboarding.
Yeah. They should use that at Guantanamo Bay.
Rub your stomach and then rub A35 on it.
Yeah. Yep. On to the next question. We've got some good questions on here. How many calories are in a booger?
thought they said burger.
Sorry.
But then I'm like, wait, is he saying burger? You said booger.
Booger.
Oh, okay. I'm like, okay.
How many
Wow.
calories are in a
Booger. Wow. Calorie free. Knock yourself out, man.
Well, like,
Is it? I would think that it would depend on.
is it just water? Is it like carbs? Is there some
Depends on
sugar in it?
Oh
Well,
yeah, if it's those like muky, really
mucusy
stretchy.
ones, yeah.
That probably has a few calories due to the sugars in it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, if you're going for the nice dry booger, I think it's.
But generally,
okay.
the scientific answer is it depends on how much you weigh, how tall you are, and what time of season it is outside.
So is it per
Yes.
serving or per
Oh, yeah.
1 unit?
Per 1 unit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it also depends on where you are in the world as well. So if you're in like Australia, you're going to have probably 15 to 20 calories more per serving at that point.
But how many is one serving though? Is it one?
One serving is
one.
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when somebody picks their nose in Australia, do they go like
Counterclockwise?
and we go clockwise?
That's what generally happens, yeah.
Southern hemisphere, right?
Yeah.
Everything
yeah.
I said, like,
It's 'cause
southern
they're
hemisphere.
down there, right?
Counterclockwise.
Down under.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how many calories are in a booger. Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting.
That does,
But
yeah.
if you're worried about calories, just keep the house cleaning down to a minimum, and you'll be fine.
On to the next question.
Yes.
Is there a spell to become a mermaid that actually works?
Ooh.
I know I've always wanted to become a mermaid.
Oh.
That's
Yeah, but it's too hard. I mean, you have to go to New York, go on that bridge, jump off of it, and then you have to say that spell. What's that spell name again?
Quam no omni fluncus moritati.
There. As
There
you're
you go.
going down, you just yell that out. You'll
Yeah.
be good when you hit the water.
What you
Yeah.
can probably do is just go swim in Lake Ontario or the Hudson,
Yeah.
float around,
Or like Springfield.
yeah. drink some water from Lake Ontario down by what's a good area? Where like the docks, Sound Academy, like the beaches,
Yeah.
the beaches area, and then
Yeah, you could.
if you're in outside of Toronto, anywhere across Port Credit to Oakville to Etobicoke,
Yep.
there's some green sludge.
Yep.
I was there once, and I saw some guy fish out a shoe.
Was it a mershoe?
It was like one flip flop, but it was like those.
Did it have scales on it as well?
No, those like
Yeah.
Japanese,
Did it have fins?
those like Japanese wooden shoes that like
Yeah,
look
yeah.
like your like Mr. Penguin's
Yeah.
fingers. It was exactly like that, so it's possible.
Fair enough.
I think it was like a mermaid or a merman going through puberty before he got like his adult parts.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
That does make sense.
Mhm.
Yeah, but so there's a couple of ways that you can become a mermaid. One is jumping off of the bridge and shouting out "Quam no omni fluncus moritati," or just swim in Lake Ontario
Yeah,
or Lake
swim in
Erie.
raw sewage.
Yeah.
That's it.
So our last question is: how long can a little girl hold her breath for?
Oh wow.
Why you would want to know how long a little girl can hold her breath for is
Kind of
kind
questionable.
of strange.
This person is very strange.
Very questionable.
Very, very questionable. We don't have a little girl, but we do have a Kurt. So let's see
Alright.
how long a Kurt can hold a Kurt's breath for. Let's start up a timer here. Or a stopwatch, I should say. Alright, Kurt. 3, 2, 1, start!
I think this is the part of the video where people stop watching.
Oh, was I supposed to hold my breath or
The
something?
scientific analysis. You stayed quiet for a whole 21 seconds.
Wait, was this how long can Kurt stay quiet, or how long can he hold his breath?
At the end of that, our scientific analysis is inconclusive.
It is plausible.
So,
Thanks for watching.
we should have the Mythbusters thing come in. Plausible. What?
Alright, so that's our lesson for today, guys. Don't judge a person by the question that they ask.
Unless the question is stupid.
Yeah.
Call them stupid.
Yeah, call them out on it.
Just call them out.
Troll them like the internet. Troll them hard.
Alright, that's a wrap up, guys. Thank you for watching.
Like, comment, and subscribe for the video.
See you later.
We synergized.
Yeah.
We synergized.
I think it's starting to kind of meld in together a little bit better. Which
Yeah.
I like.